What's up, y'all? It's Solo. Wanted to give y'all an update on my life at the moment. Last we talked, my mother was going through a lot of trouble. She was bedbound, and things weren't looking so good for her. And unfortunately, she's passed away at this point. She suffered a stroke a few months back, and really didn't make the recovery that we were hoping for. And last week, she passed away. So, it's been taking a lot of care for her for the last few years, actually closer to a decade. And that's finally at a close now. And I don't think I'm gonna be staying here in Georgia much longer. The reason I moved to Georgia was so I could be close to my family, and also to be close to a workplace in the information technology field. But I no longer need a job through an employer. I'm self-employed now, doing my own thing, and I'm not really close to the family at all. So it's not going to be around in Georgia much longer, but I'm going to stay in the South. Thinking about Virginia. Virginia just legalized, or at least has a framework in place where they're working on that for marijuana, and you can already grow plants out there, which is really cool. But just in general, where I live now, I'm just not very happy. The area has grown exponentially since I moved there. Me and my friends joke, I moved from Los Angeles to here in Georgia, and then everyone followed me here. And I just don't like how busy it is. So, kind of looking for a fresh start. But I want to bring all y'all with me. I'm going to keep doing blogging, going to keep making videos, keep making great content. That's not going to stop. Most definitely I need to make sure I find a property that has a good internet connection. But my time here in Georgia is closing to an end. Now, my bee situation, my honeybees, they're on a property where the property owner gave you permission to have them there. That person has passed away, and the property's being sold. So my home for my bees may change as well. I haven't opened my beehives since the fall. Every time we've tried to come up to check on the bees up here, it's been too cold. And if it's under about 55 degrees, you don't want to open the hives. So I don't even know if the bees are okay. If they are, I'm probably going to have to move them back to my house until I move, because we're not going to be moving to Virginia right away. But it's something we're definitely looking really seriously at. So I'm going to move my bees back. If they're all gone, I'll probably just break down the hives, clean them out real good, and possibly bring them with me. Though I think Virginia has a little more strict beekeeping laws than Georgia, and I may not be able to bring a lot of equipment, as I guess there are fears of parasites or disease being spread that way. So I might have to buy new equipment out there. This is not my first big move. I did this before in my mid-20s. Moved all the way across the country from Los Angeles all the way into the middle of Georgia. And at the time I had my mom. This time I'm not going to have my mom, but I do have my significant other. Me and her, we've been together about 10 years now. I'm really thankful for her. I'm glad I met her, and I'm glad she supports me in my endeavors, and I can help her out. So we're going to move together. Might even have a friend come along with me. We're really not sure. My friend, good friend Ryu Lincoln, or is known on Hive now, lost.Ryu Lincoln, because he lost his whole Hive account. And I said, okay, create a new username called Lost, and then dot your username. But he might be moving with us, which is good, because I think I want to move into a pretty secluded area. And it's all fun and great until the shit hits the fan when you live in a secluded area, being like a power outage or a major storm or something like that. And I've always lived in mostly a area with a lot of people where you could kind of depend on the utilities and other people to help. But when you live out in the country, man, you're on your own in many cases. So I'm kind of glad my friend's coming along. Ryu Lincoln is an expert at survival and wilderness. I feel absolutely comfortable with him no matter what the circumstances are. And you know, it'd be a fresh start for him too. And I'm sure he'd like to grow cannabis with me and not be a criminal in a state to enjoy a safer drug than alcohol or anything else out there. You know, being from Los Angeles, man, I grew plants out there, and I love the lifestyle. Out here in Georgia, you're one step away from a murder. You're one step away from a rapist, as someone that uses cannabis, let alone you possibly grow it. I mean, you'll be thrown in jail for as long as people that have killed people. I just don't want to live my life that way. I'm already in my 30s. I don't want to live the rest of my life in fear of some dumb shit like that. So I think it's time to move into a smaller town. Hopefully a property with more land, more seclusion, make me happier. Just kind of getting tired of people in general. You know, I was busy helping my mom for the last 15 years. My dad passed away as well last year. And now I can kind of focus on myself a little more and not really have to worry about taking care of my loved ones, besides my significant other, lovely Logic, that's coming along with me. But everyone else that was important in my life has either gone on to do their own thing or passed away at this point. So I think it's time for a new start in a new state. And yeah, I can't wait to show you all the cool stuff I'm going to do. Gonna plant all kinds of new bushes and trees again. Gonna grow cannabis, of course, so we're gonna be posting in the Weed Cache community. We're gonna be doing all kinds of homesteading, hopefully, maybe some repairs to the property as well. But man, that move is gonna be pretty intense. The farthest I've ever driven in one day was from Los Angeles all the way up to Davis, California, which is about 6 hours. And I think the drive, depending on where we buy in Virginia, it could be further than that, maybe an hour or so. So it's gonna be a journey, you know, through some rugged mountains and stuff. I think I'll get through it, just like I got through moving from Los Angeles into Georgia. So anyway, just want to kind of give y'all an update. I know y'all see my gaming videos, my gardening stuff, my photography. I don't really dive into my life that much, but some significant things have happened. Just want to update y'all, let you know what's going on, and probably what my next moves are. Anyway, take care, y'all.